Because you lied.
No, sir, I did not lie.
How have you not lied?
How did I lie?
Are you okay leaving it for the afternoon?
What kind of time frame are we thinking?
Probably 3 or 4 hours.
All right, he's lifting the hood. This must be the multi-point inspection. He's got some washer fluid. Okay, he's checking the windshield washer fluid. It looks like the washer fluid was pretty low. He's put about a half gallon or something in. We actually finished off that whole tank. Oh, he went back and got another bottle of, he's filling it up. Oh, and he closed it. And that was the end of the inspection. And was it a full hour? That's a full hour labor charge, right? We don't do half hours or anything like that.
We do, but...
What's up, you guys? This is absolutely crazy. Today we're talking about something that a lot of people deal with, but never really understand. How some mechanics scam customers. Check this out.
Hiding back here amongst the other cars is this Mercury Mountaineer. It's a 2009 model and it had a transmission rebuilt in it back in March. It never left after the transmission was fixed because the customer never came to pick it up. Fortunately, I just got the title to this vehicle after months of battling with the DMV.
Okay, hold on. To begin with, this vehicle worth about $4,000 to $6,000. Transmission repair, rebuild, how he was claiming, it's about $5,000 to $7,000. So he brought the vehicle inside of the shop, put it on a lift, and he goes underneath of the car. Look at his face. Look at his face. He just wandering, looking. It's like he never worked on a car. Listen to this. Listen to this.
The transmission work seems good. I mean, we did a good job on the transmission. It moves, it drives. It needs a couple other small things that apparently the customer didn't want to pay for. For instance, there is an exhaust leak underneath the car. It's just from where a flange has rusted out. Now, I believe when we had contacted a customer for pickup, probably let them know it had a couple other small things that needed to be done. That's probably why this one was left abandoned here. You know, when you're working on these older cars, you never are done with your project. You'll start to learn that, especially if you watch my videos. Anytime you're getting something done, there's always going to be something else that pops up that needs to be done.
Basically, he was trying to say, you are my lifelong customer.
And if we come under here, I'll show you just what I mean. Here's this exhaust. And you can tell that is not tight.
Did you guys notice? What is that new bolt doing there? Remember, he said the customer abandoned the vehicle and refused to pay after they rebuilt the transmission. But think about it. If you really rebuild the transmission, you had to pull the whole thing out and reinstall it. And the muffler sits right underneath it, which means you put the muffler pipe back on and you didn't tighten it enough. And trust me, that's where the things get even more interesting.
And we also got some bad sway bar end links here. Not hugely important, but they are bad. I mean, they're definitely not good.
How important are sway bar end links?
Very important. They directly affect how stable and safe your vehicle feels on the road. What they do, they connect the sway bar to the suspension. They keep the car from leaning too much when you turn. They help keep all 4 tires planted for better control. Replacing sway bar links is one of the cheapest suspension repairs, and it instantly makes your car feel tighter, safer, and more predictable.
Other than that, it doesn't look too bad underneath here. I think we need to adjust the transmission shift cable. It was a little hard to get in gear, and the transmission's not leaking. There's really not any oil leaks on the motor.
Okay, stop right there. Imagine this, he talks to a customer. Listen, Bob, I just rebuilt your entire transmission and did a very good job. Yes, it's kinda hard to put it in gear, but you just need to adjust the cable. And on top of that, your muffler is loose. But anyway, your sway bar end links are loose, so you will be drifting all over the road and probably won't even notice this small issue. But we did a really good job on rebuilding your transmission. After all of this, you really wonder, are these repairs actually being done right? Remember guys, always pay attention, ask questions, and never just take someone's word for it. At the end of the day, it's your car, your money, and your safety on the line. Stay smart, stay aware, and always know what's going on under the hood. Love you all, wish you the best.